Hi everyone, this is Patty Belcher with My Little Shoebox, and I'm going to show you how to make this box pleat that I've used for grass on the bottom of this card. So let me show you what you need to get started. You're going to need some of your favorite papers. I am using the Coming Home line from My Little Shoebox. I'm using Park Avenue, and this one is called Urban Green, and I use the back side for the card base. And you'll need some cardstock stickers and some Want to Scrap embellishments, and this is their ATC corrugated cardboard by Want to Scrap and their Baby Bling pearls. Okay, so what you need to make the border strip is a 1 by 12 strip of paper, and you are going to need to create that. You'll need a Martha Stewart scoreboard or any sort of scoreboard. You will need some really strong double-sided adhesive. I like to use this super tape by Thermoweb, or you can always use your sewing machine, which is what I did here, but I'm going to show you how to use the super tape just in case if you don't like to sew or may not have a sewing machine. And then I also used some deco edged scissors, and I used some ink to ink the edges. So let me go ahead and tell you what the measurements are, and we're going to go ahead and start to score this piece of paper. I have to put mine sideways. That's just how I do it. The first score is at 1/2. So you'll score at the 1/2 mark. And then from there it'll be 1/4, and then 3/4, and then 1/4, and then 3/4. And you're going to do that throughout the entire strip until you have finished the strip. So 1/4 and then 3/4. Okay, well I have one finished, so let me go ahead and just grab that one. So my starting point is the 1/2, and then it's 1/4, 3/4, 1/4, 3/4. From here I'm going to cut off the top edge because I want it to look kind of uneven and natural like grass. You can also use border punches for this, and I find it easier to score before I do any of this. Some of the border punches are really intricate, and when you don't score it prior, you sometimes tear the edges. This isn't the case with this item, but that's just what I found to be easier. So now we're going to start folding. And so here I have the 1/2 inch, and this is 1/4 inch. And I'm going to fold the 1/2 inch up. And then on the next pleat, I'm going to fold it down. And to make a box pleat, this side, this is a 3/4 inch space. There's 1/4 inch here, and I will fold down and then back up. So that if you look at it from the side, you'll see that you have valleys and mountains, but squared valleys and mountains. So your next one you will fold up and then down and then down and then up. So we're starting to get this little box pleat. So it's down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so I folded the entire item. Doesn't look real pretty right now, but we're going to flatten it out and put adhesive along the one edge that has not been cut with the decorative scissors or the border punch. And I like to use this double-sided red liner tape for doing this because it's really strong and it will hold your pleats really well. So cover the entire strip with this red liner tape, the super tape by Thermoweb. And then I'm going to peel off the backing. And those pleats that I originally did, I'm just going to go ahead and refold them. The difference now is that they stick. You'll also notice that when you do this, it starts to curl down a bit. It's not a big deal, just kind of hold it. It's very sticky, which is what you want. And you have your border pleat. So the next thing I like to do, so that when I adhere it down, I have a little extra strength. Oops, curls right back up. Let me find the end to this tape. Okay. And this is fine, it'll just reopen. I go ahead and I put this adhesive right over the original line that I did. And this way it won't stick to anything, and it will stick really well to your card. So I'm just going to assemble my card real quick. This is a 5x5 card. This is a 2x2 square of pink. It's the back side of the urban garden. And then for the rooftop, I just took one of these and I cut it 2 inches. And then I just kind of used, I used a ruler originally, but you can kind of eyeball it. Just cut it at a diagonal. And then you have the top. And you can ink that. You can put paint on the corrugated portions. You can jazz this up pretty cute. And then I also like to ink the edge, I guess the raw edge or the cut edge of this piece. So I would go ahead and glue this down. And because I have all that adhesive on the back of this, I can just go ahead and peel and stick. You can also have it stitch, which is what I did here. When you stitch, you don't need any adhesive at all. Just use your sewing machine and just straight stitch down the edge, and it holds it down perfectly. And then you would put adhesive to the back and glue it down onto your page. Well, thank you so much. The other thing that I did was I used my scallop circle punch and I punched out some cardstock and a little bit of sheet music, and I used these really cute little pearls. And I use tweezers to pop them off. And I just stuck them around in the scallops. And there you go. Now you know how to do this box pleat. It's really cute on all sorts of different craft items, or pages, or your projects, or your cards. Thank you so much and have a great day.